Once again, it's time for another great product giveaway. In a previous video, I gave away a high quality and fairly expensive Canadian-made LED multi-flashlight to one of my viewers, and in this video I'll be giving away a very nice, compact HD vehicle windshield camera that has several great features. Just like before, links have been placed in the video description area to enter the contest or to purchase what I'm about to show you. To be eligible, you must be 18 or older or have the permission from a parent or guardian. If you have not seen all the other excellent items shown on my channel, along with coupon codes, then be sure to check out the product review playlist card that is shown at the end of this video. If you'd like to see many more of these great giveaways, then it's imperative that you share this video and my channel with others. Okay, let's take a look at this camera. As you can see, it comes nicely packaged right here. And let's open it up. Some of the specifications are right here. It's 1080p up to 1080p. HD, takes photographs, has a wide angle lens. It has a shock sensor, which I'll explain in a minute. And it has a loop recording. As time goes by, what's going to happen, new files are going to be created. And at the very end, when the SD card is filled up, it's going to go back to the beginning of the card and start going over the older videos first. So if something happens, you don't have to worry about losing the most recent videos. It also has motion detection and enhancement for low light conditions. Open this up. Okay. Get this out. This is the one that a viewer will be getting. Let me put this down on the counter for a minute. And foam. Here is a power cord. We'll take this out. You have two types of mounting brackets right here, two different thicknesses, and the instruction manual right there. The unit has a built-in lithium polymer battery, but keep in mind that battery is not intended to run the unit without it being plugged in. There's a feature on here that if the car gets jolted, this will come on even with the power turned off to the vehicle, allowing a recording to take place. So I'll explain more about that in a minute. As for the power cord, there is a lot of wire here. This will plug into your accessory socket, still leaving room to use your phone if you'd like to charge it up right there. Or in my case, if you don't want to plug this in and route this underneath the dash, up the pillar on the side of the windshield, over towards the rearview mirror, then you can open this up, like I'll show you in a minute, and modify this to have it wired directly into your vehicle's wiring. Let's go over the specifications, and then we'll take a closer look at the camera and power it up. The manual is in 6 different languages, and you can choose from 10 different languages on the unit itself. Over here, you can see the unit also has Wi-Fi, so you can download the app and use your phone to connect to the camera in the vehicle. Let's take a look at the specifications, but before we do that, over here, let's point out a few things. You have loop recording available in 3, 5, or 10-minute clips. When the card is full, it goes to the oldest one first, and it starts erasing those. G-sensor lock. What that is, in the event the car is in an accident, it's automatically going to save the most recent file as evidence. Over here, screensaver, parking monitor. When you turn the ignition key to the off position, the unit will go into a standby mode. In the event the vehicle is bumped or hit, it's going to turn on the camera for a short period to record exactly what's going on. Over here, WDR, and what that does, it adjusts highlight and low light conditions to give you the best possible image. Auto off, and you can take photographs as well. Let's take a look at the specs. Over here you see 2.45-inch LCD screen, high resolution, low illumination level, CMOS sensor, view angle of the camera 170 degrees, View mode, you have normal, loop record, or motion detection. Video format, that's the files that are going to be outputted, are MOV. Video encoding is H.264. And here's all the different resolutions. You have your 1080p, 720, 480, and 640 by 480. Picture format is JPEG. Photo resolution, 12 megapixel down to VGA. Seamless loop recording, 3-minute, 5-minute, 10-minute, or off. When the ignition key is put to the on position, it's automatically going to begin recording those files. G-sensor lock, I explained earlier. There's all the different languages that are supported. There is a built-in microphone. You can turn it on or off. Micro TF card, up to 32 gigs. It's not going to be included with this. If you win it, you're going to have to go out and buy. In my case, I bought a 16 gig at Walmart, and that card cost me less than $10. USB interface is a mini USB. I have a Linux operating system. It works just fine. You can use it with Windows or Mac as well. There's the battery specifications, standby current, record current. There's 5 volt 1 amp is the power supply, and maximum operating temperature is 60 degrees Celsius. Alright, let's take a closer look now at the camera itself. Very lightweight. Over here is a USB jack. There's a reset hole, and what that is for is in the event this is not functioning properly, you're going to put a little pin inside there to reset the entire unit. Over here is your audio video output if you'd like to use a cable, not included. This is a look at the back of the unit. Adhesive that goes on the windshield, and this very easily slides on and off the windshield. If you'd like to pop it off, take this to your computer, download all the videos or images that you took. There's the camera, there's a piece of plastic over it, I'll leave it. This whole thing here can be adjusted for any angle of your windshield. And on this side is where the memory card goes, power indicating LEDs, and your power button. Now I chose to have this wired directly into my vehicle. I didn't want to have a bunch of wire running around and up over the top of my headliner. So what I did is I opened up this unit. It's very simple to do. This takes 12 volts DC, converts it to 5 volts to run the unit. Peel this label off. There's a screw right behind it. And when you do that, this will pop off, and you're going to desolder the negative, which is these two pieces here, from the circuit board, and you're going to desolder right over here, which is the positive, where the spring is, as shown in this image. Once that's desoldered, the next thing you're going to do, where the arrows are, is solder a red wire for the positive and a black wire for the negative. This unit does have a 2 amp fuse inside of it, so I decided to add an inline fuse holder on the positive, leaving this unit. When the modification is complete, it's going to look like what you see right here. The next step, you're going to take it and connect it to a power supply on your vehicle that's connected to the accessory or on position. When the vehicle's turned on, the unit will automatically come on, and then the screen will go black, even though it's still recording. When you turn the engine off, what's going to happen, it's going to automatically power down and go into standby mode. To power it on, push the button and hold. And right here, battery strength, microphone, 1080p. There's your date stamp, wide dynamic range. Over here's exposure, loop, video. So we're going to push this button here. It says menu. And you can go into all the settings. Loop recording, let me hit select on that one. It's on 3 minutes. Alright, let's push. I'm trying to do this without looking at the opposite side, not easy. Wide dynamic range, G sensor. Let me push select. It's on medium. Let's go down again. Exposure, motion detection is on off. Record audio, on. Date stamp, on. And I can push this menu button again. Now you go to Wi-Fi. If you want to use that, you can select that. You can set the date, time, auto power off. Alright, you could do it off or 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I leave it to the off position. P-tone, you don't want to hear it. Whoops, let's go back here. Trying to do this without looking as usual. Parking guard. So what you do is you push select. Now if somebody bumps the vehicle with this turned off, it'll turn on and start recording if you select on. Now let's go back again. There's the different languages. There's 10 of them. Let's go down to screensaver. You can set how long you want that to go off. Frequency, let's put that to 60 Hertz. Select that. Car plate, you can enter the plate number. Format the car, default settings, and the version. And that's it. Let me show you how I set it up in my vehicle and show you some sample footage. Once I modified the power supply to be used with the wiring in my vehicle rather than the accessory socket, I then dropped this piece down right here. This is my map light as well as the sunroof controls. And I probed the wire harnesses looking for a switched on power supply. Once that was done, I tucked everything in behind here, ran it behind the headliner, down the mirror, secured with a black nylon tie, and connected directly up to the camera. Now let me power up the camera. Turn on the ignition key. And you can see we're looking at the garage. There's the battery charging. Up there at the left is a red indicator showing that it's recording. And the camera will continue to record over and over 3-minute files until you turn the key off, and then it's going to go into standby mode. In the event the vehicle's bumped or somebody hits it with their car, the camera will turn back on and record a short video. Now I'm going to show you a sample of the video quality while on the road. Now to show you how sensitive, I'm going to tap on the car and you're going to see the unit turn on. Here we go. There you go. And that wasn't a hard hit at all. It's now recording everything in front of the vehicle. And after a short period of time of recording, it will turn back off into standby mode. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to rate, thumbs up, subscribe, and post links to this video on other websites and blogs. Also be sure to check out my video playlist as well. Thank you very much for watching.